Welcome back to the Shane and Shelby Show.
I'm Shane, and this is my beautiful wife, Shelby. How's it going?
It's going good. We are gonna spill some tea though.
We gonna manifest some tea?
No, we're just gonna spill it.
Hmm.
We're gonna talk influencer 2026 plans.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to influencers in 2026? Is the influencer world dying?
Mm.
What do you think?
Some.
Some?
Some of it for sure.
Yeah. So I have been seeing a bunch of videos. It's all over social media right now. A trend that's going on that I wanted to get into first is what's out for 2026. What are you not bringing into 2026? And I saw one particular video that kind of sent me into a little bit of a rage. And it was a Pilates instructor who said matching workout sets are out for 2026. And
How dare she?
that's just a little bit absurd, but obviously you can say whatever you want. Trends will be trends. There will always be a new trend
Mhm.
and you can wear whatever you love. Just because someone says that matching workout sets are out, it doesn't really mean anything. But it's kind of these people making these videos are making them in such a judgmental way. And I saw another one that was home designs that are out in 2026. And she proceeds to say all of these like details that people had custom made to put in their house, like scalloped details, such and such furniture, like big pieces, like structural, whatever, are out for 2026. If you have them, you're out. Like, that's wild. That's actually so wild because it's super judgmental. The
Yeah.
videos that I have actually liked seeing of the outs for 2026 are things that people are personally not bringing with them. So
Mm.
they're choosing to not consume alcohol or caffeine in 2026.
Mhm.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
I don't feel judged in any way, even if I'm keeping those things because of how you're presenting them
Mhm.
of this is what I've set for my goals in 2026 and this is what I'm not going to bring with me. I think that that's fantastic.
Mhm.
And the creators who are doing it that way, I feel like are going to have way more success. Actually, their videos are probably not going to do as well because the videos of people rage baiting you and saying that matching sets are out are going to have the comment section flooded and therefore go
Yeah.
viral.
I'm sure you checked the comments of the Pilates lady.
Oh yeah, people are like, "But I love my matching sets." Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, no one's telling you. I mean, she might have tried to tell you that
Mm.
matching sets are out and therefore you can't wear them. That's not really what's gonna happen. You can wear whatever the hell you wanna wear, but it's the judgmental videos that make me angry.
Yeah. I mean, just thinking about that one, like as a guy in the gym, when I see two different color pieces, I'm always like, you that would have looked better if they matched.
Yeah, it's just kind of like basic, but it's really not even about what she said. It's truly just the core of what they're trying to do. And this happens every single year. I see this
Yeah.
every single year. And it is the new trends for this. This is out. This is out. This is out. If you have a
Yeah.
white kitchen, it's out.
Or even the crunchy moms that are like, you should be doing this to your kids. That's rage baiting too, you know?
Do
Kind of the
what?
same. They're like, you should be doing this for their meals or you should be packing these lunches. They're like, that's kind of rage baiting too. And that's why those blow up all the time.
Yeah, anything that's like super controversial or telling you what to do. I feel like people don't like being told what to do. I personally don't like being told what to do.
Hmm.
And so the content that, you couldn't think of anything better to say than matching sets are out. Or I'm sorry. As a Pilates instructor, please teach me Pilates.
Hmm.
Like that's what I want to see from your content. I don't want you to tell me what I should and should not wear to a Pilates class. I want you to tell me what I should be doing at Pilates to get those abs.
It's also important to like know who you're listening to. Like a Pilates instructor has no
Fashion.
business telling you what's fashionable. Like she could tell you who looks cute in her class, but stop there. That's all the expertise you have.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Although we don't really have an expertise in anything other than being an influencer.
We don't claim to though.
That's true.
Like we're not telling you what's in and out for you personally.
No one should be telling you what's out for you. What's out for them? It's cool. Great
Mhm.
content. Go for it.
I'll tell you what's out. Graphic sweatshirts and baggy jeans and Sambas. Out. I would not be caught dead wearing any of it.
I will tell you what's out in 2026. Walmart.
Mm.
Walmart fashion. And the reason is you can wear whatever you want. Okay. The reason I'm telling you this is because we got a notice on we got allegedly, I don't know if I can actually share this information. You know what? I'm going for it.
We
Uh,
don't share for them, so it's fine.
we got a notice on a platform that you can link things to that says that they are dropping the Walmart commission rate from like 17%. They were paying influencers 17% for everything that they sold, right? And it's going to 0.8%. So if you've been seeing these girls, these influencers sharing Walmart out, mm, anyway, they're sharing a ton of Walmart. They're not anymore. They're not anymore because the only reason they were sharing that is because they were getting 17%. And that's a pretty high commission rate.
Mhm.
So most commission rates, I think, are around 10, most of the times less than 10%. And now 0.8%, they're not even giving you 1% of those Walmart sales.
Yep.
Which I've never
Yeah.
influenced for Walmart. I hate using their website. So we grew up in Arkansas, and Walmarts there are actually good.
Mhm.
Not really the clothes section, but I did buy our kids clothes at Walmart, when they were little, and our Walmarts there were fine. You live in Texas, Walmarts here are not it.
Walmart sucks everywhere else other than Arkansas.
Yeah, because that's where it's from. But I don't know. I don't like shopping in there. I don't go in their stores and I don't use online. The only thing I use from Walmart is their grocery delivery for random instances that I need it. And that's it. And so I've never been like on board. I know you could probably find the same thing. They've done kind of the same thing as Amazon's done with like a bunch of weird sellers all over the place. But the only reason people were using Walmart instead of Amazon, because the same crap, is that they were getting a higher commission rate.
Mhm. What's fun so I feel like the use case here is, like, as normal consumers, y'all probably don't see the color behind, like, why Walmart blew up this year, and it's because of the commission rate, like, they have the same stuff as most of these other websites, but as creators, they're gonna pick which one is the better commission, and yeah, it might be more expensive at Walmart, it might be a worse customer experience, but the commission's better, so we'll link it here instead. And that's what most are doing, and that's why Walmart did so well this year, but you're gonna see all those people that were telling you everything's great at Walmart are gonna go silent because there's no reason for them to say that anymore.
Yeah, unless they have a specific partnership with Walmart and not through the third party, like, company, yeah, I think it's gonna tank. And I don't really know what the Walmart partnership itself looks like because again, I'm not part of it, but
Those
yeah.
are the ones that are gonna hashtag Walmart creator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything's gonna be Walmart creator. Okay, so there's another social trend going on right now, and this one is actually regular, everyday people, not influencers, creating content, which
Mhm,
I think is something in and of itself to talk about. But the trend is things I'm not buying in 2026. I think this is a really important trend to discuss because we saw kind of like the surge of de-influencing at the end of 2024. All of 2025 has kind of been like has an undertone of de-influencing. I did a de-influencing series. I think it's important, especially in this whole world of everyone selling you stuff, but what's so interesting to me is that it's non-creators, non-influencers picking up their phone and recording what they're not buying. Some people are also recording what they've previously bought and would never buy again, what you shouldn't buy. So it's
yep.
very heavy de-influencing from non-creators. What do you think about that?
I like it, honestly, like, if people I feel like it's gonna weed out the ones that are giving bad advice on what you should be buying and what they're reviewing and the ones that are always happy about everything and love everything. Like, there should be more reviews from regular customers of, "Yeah, that was garbage." Like, I feel like there needs to be more people being honest about stuff. And I think
I
that's kinda where it starts, is, like, actual consumers coming in and be like, "Don't buy this shit, it sucks."
I completely agree. I have been kind of, talked poorly about in terms of me not liking being an influencer.
Mm,
That's been a topic of discussion on threads about how I don't like being an influencer. And I think that people are probably assuming that because I don't always share that I love everything. I am very honest. I am very realistic. I do de-influencing. I share the things that you might not expect an influencer to share. And I do that because I believe in authenticity. A lot of influencers believe in brand deals. And those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying that you can't have a brand deal with someone that you truly love. There are people doing it the right way. I've done brand deals the right way, but influencers need to be turning down brand deals, and they need to be sharing, in my opinion, the things that they dislike as well as what they like. Now, everyone's gonna have a different opinion on something, but if a product is downright trash quality, they need to tell you that. So I do appreciate the non-influencers kind of bringing some realness into
Mhm.
TikTok and other platforms. I'm interested to see if a bunch of influencers will follow suit. So will you see the
I'm sure.
influencers start talking about it because they have to be careful. If they say too many bad things about too many brands, those brands aren't going to reach out and pay them anymore.
Mhm.
Therefore, their business is kind of tanked.
Yeah. Mentally unstable is a bad viewpoint for a brand. Also, someone that's, like, trashing others, you're gonna get passed over for the brand deals. It's hard out there.
It
Like, you
is.
need to be the ones that are out there looking perfect every day and are just all happy about everything. Those are the ones that are getting the brand deals, but at the same time, they look hella fake, and they probably are. Like,
Yeah.
no one's happy about it every day. No matter what your job is, you're not happy about it every day.
That's where I got really frustrated, and I kind of took it personally when people were saying, like, "She hates being an influencer." There are plenty of days that I do, because there are a lot of things that happen in the influencer world or just anyone being online. If you've ever posted a video online that's anywhere controversial or half the time just a normal video, you've probably received hate. And so there are times where I've received hate and it has taken a mental toll on me, and so I don't always like it, but I have thought back to when I worked in finance. Did I love my job? Absolutely not. There's a reason I quit it. There's a reason I quit all of those jobs, and it's because there were so many things that I hated about it, and I would love to find someone who genuinely every single day loves their job.
Yeah. The difference is they don't talk about it online, you know?
Exactly. And it's apparently wrong if an influencer, because we're so privileged to be one, speaks out anything negatively about it. We can't do that.
Yeah.
That's wild. Anyway,
And then pretty much at this point, everyone has tried influencing, and obviously there's a bunch of shit. Like, most of it sucks.
yeah, so we can talk about that too. There's a lot of social media manager type people posting right now that Instagram is dead. It's the platform with the lowest engagement right now. And the reason they're claiming behind it is there's a ton of AI generated content. And even before the AI generated content, it was blowing up with a ton of people trying to be an influencer. Everyone and their mother was trying to be an influencer, and some people have stuck with it. Some people are obviously going to fall off, but there was this surge of everyone can be a creator.
Mhm.
Just pick up your phone, get a tripod, we can all be a creator. And due to that, there's too much content. Their platform, Instagram's platform, has way too much content. And so even if you have a following, your followers can't see your content.
Mhm.
The people have who have been doing this for so long, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Basically, like, you will have your kind of cult following that's gonna stay with you and watch your content regardless of if they have to go and seek it out or not. But there's a lot of people who are gonna see these low views and fall off, and that's what I'm just waiting for.
Yeah. It needs to happen, honestly.
It
I feel
needs
like
to.
2025 as a whole was just like content overload on everything.
Yes, there's way too much, and it's a lot of bad.
Garbage. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gotten to a point where there's so much that it's like the beginning of social media where it's just like random shit thrown at the wall. Like when you create a TikTok account and they're like, let's just throw all sorts of random clickbaity garbage and see what they click on. I feel like that's what it is now. Even though we're already following a ton of people that we would like to see,
yeah.
it's not going to show you that stuff. It's going to show you someone doing crazy shit.
Yeah, it's a really wild thing that's happening with the algorithms and their platforms, and it is truly because there's just too many people creating trash content,
Yeah.
and please stop it. Um, there's also there's also creators who are having to sell their homes. That's a thing right now.
Hmm.
And there's one in particular who I've never followed. I'm not gonna name names. You probably know who I'm talking about if you've ever seen her videos, but she was an OF creator and a TikToker, and she was making bank doing,
Mm. As
this.
everyone did last year.
Yeah, making bank. And then I don't know if it was moral reasons, she did get engaged, I don't know, whatever. She decided not to do it, and she had purchased there were a lot of people that purchased dream homes, massive millions of dollars mansions from content creation funds
Mhm.
with apparently no backup plan or money in the bank. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't save, they didn't set themselves up for success, they just went out and was like, "Okay, well, I just got money, now I'm going to go
It'll
spend it."
never stop.
Yeah, it's never gonna end. Social media is not, in my opinion, something that is going to be profitable for influencers that stay in the same category for the rest of ever. I don't see it that happening that way.
Yeah.
I've always looked at it as, I'm gonna do as much as I can for as long as I can because at some point it's gonna crash,
Mhm.
and we might be getting to that point.
Might be.
And this specific influencer, she apparently got to that point. She had purchased a multi-million-dollar house, and the mortgage was $25,000 a month. $25,000 a month. That's so wild to me. My brain can't even process that. But she's selling the house because she can't pay the bills.
Yeah.
It just happened to a YouTube family too. They're having to sell their house and move into a much smaller house because they can't pay the bills because of content.
What's funny, that brings me to I listen to a few car podcasts, and one of the guys is talking about how many people are trying to be like YouTubers, and they're like the business model has been like buy some crazy expensive car to create content with and hope that it blows up.
Oh.
And he was talking about how many have just like burned to the ground basically and been completely bankrupt because the landscape changes so often on like how content is going to do and grow that you just like watch so many of them just fail.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard world out there, especially when everyone is taking it up. Like when I started 4 almost 5, I don't know, several years ago, it wasn't as crazy. Like there weren't
Yeah.
as many people posting. It it just was easier to grow. It was easier for your followers to see your stuff. It was all around easier. And so there are a lot of people who say, Um, I think everyone should be a creator. There are influencers who preach to other people,
Mhm.
non-creators, that it's so easy. You can just like start. Here's how you start, blah, 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 blah. I disagree.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would tell someone to start this up right now because it is so difficult to grow a platform
Yeah.
in this space. And is Instagram going to stay around? That's what I want to know. As a top platform, is Instagram going to stand the test of time? I don't know. I think a lot of people are shifting away from Instagram because the algorithm is such trash that you can't find what you want to find. For creators, the engagement is way down. Therefore, if you're needing brand deals, You're not going to get paid to be posting on Instagram.
Yeah.
Is Instagram gonna last?
I don't know.
Are all of these creators that started in 2025 gonna last?
Definitely not. I think this would be a really hard time to start. But I think it's also like you can say everyone should start and try, which I think, decent advice. Like some people do make it and do really well. So maybe, yeah, maybe give it a shot. But it's the same as like starting up golf. Like I can start, I can go to the driving range right now and start playing some golf. But if I ever want to make some money doing golf, it's a very slim chance, and I think that's the same with the influencing community is, like, if you actually want to make this career, like, good luck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it is a difficult one. I have also seen people switching to Substack. We kind of chatted about this at Christmas with my mom, who's also an influencer. And there is this change of people going to Substack, which I've never actually I think I've looked at the website once. I don't really know much about it,
Mhm.
but I think we talked that it was maybe kind of more newspaper blog style.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, I have seen some OG bloggers say, like, "If you don't have a blog, like, this my blog's actually what's paying my bills right now."
Mhm.
Because I think people are maybe so sick, like we are, of seeing crap all over their socials. If socials weren't my job, I wouldn't be on them.
For sure.
Because I'm not seeing I used to see all sorts of stuff that I liked and people and friends, and now I can't find any of it.
Yeah. And I think it's getting to a point where there's so much just, like, clickbait, really quick, like, no thought given content that the blog style stuff is gonna come back because we want actual, like, insight into stuff. We want thought out content that people are actually like putting some time behind and having genuine thoughts and not just putting a prompt into chat gpt on here create this random nonsense and we don't even know if half of it's real anymore.
I think that is a big thing too. I hate the AI content because a lot of people aren't labeling it as such and half of it's not real. And I'm sorry, I just don't want to see the fake stuff. I don't care if it grows your business. I don't want to see it if it's fake.
Mm. I think most people are behind that.
Yeah,
I think we're
I
still curious on like what it can do,
yeah.
but past that we don't want to see generated content selling us something.
No, and I think that the influencer world, in my opinion, is only valuable if real life people give their real honest opinions. And when we stop that, which I feel like we've kind of gotten to, when we stop that, influencer culture dies.
Yeah.
That is what it is. Because if you're not being authentic, why would someone listen to you? People are over being sold to. There are people that still need to buy things
Hmm.
and do want recommendations, but they're only going to want recommendations from people that they actually trust, not an AI bot, not some fake influencer who's just making money. Like they want real. I think as a society, especially online, are craving real, like relational
Yeah.
content.
That's why the only ones that grow are like the storytellers.
Yeah, I love the storyteller content, but those people aren't making
It
any money.
unless you got the Folgers can in the back as a paid ad like Hallmark.
Yeah, I don't really know how they're doing it, but it's kind of it is harder, I feel like, to create that real content if you don't have anything if you don't have stories to tell or if you don't
Yeah.
have, stuff to talk about, your life's not super exciting, so you're not doing stuff like how do you find that content? I think I'm still gonna stick with my reviews and keep them more I mean, just more of them, more realistic,
Yeah.
you know, real opinions.
Mhm.
And that's all I can do.
Yeah.
And hope that it sticks and hope that somebody creates another platform or something, I don't know.
I think there is gonna be hopefully a big like weeding out of the ones that are fake and don't have like a really good following.
I think there's going to be a drastic content shift this year. I just haven't quite figured out what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll stay tuned for that.
We'll stay tuned for that.
And we'll be here.
Yeah. regardless of what it does, we're gonna be making podcasts.
Yeah, we don't make any money on these
I
podcasts.
haven't made a dime.
Nope, but we enjoy doing them, and
Yeah.
I'm sure we have more tea to spill.
Yeah. We're being a little authentic doing these.
A
So,
little?
yeah, if you need some authentic stuff, it's here.
Okay, well, I guess we will catch y'all next time.